Hello, welcome back. So, there's a little fucker right there. And over here, there's another little fucker right there. And down here, there's another little fucker right there. That's 3 of them so far. Oh, and there's a fucker right there. That makes 1, 2, 3, 4. And I found 3 of them. That's 7. There was one here on an island I was able to drive out to. There was one here, underwater. And the other one was in there, in the machine yard inside this wee complex puzzle. So that is 7 out of apparently 9 toys. It gave me the number after I found the first one. It was just 0, 0 until I found the first one. I've been out here. I have made myself a path. I tried going this way and I found I can't go up there, so I could drive around here and go up that way to get over, or I could drive down here and go that way to get over. It doesn't make much of a fucking difference. Alright, either way, we want to get this infrastructure route going. I have built the route already, and we'll see how much it needs to be fixed. Oh, I could have went straight across, couldn't I? Ah well, I made them drive around, it doesn't matter. There was route there, plenty of room there to get them across the way. Doesn't matter, they are going to go this way. Yeah, none of this is tarmacked, because I didn't think it would need it going downhill. For one thing. Like, it's going downhill. It shouldn't need help to go downhill. It might be a little slow, but I don't care about that, as long as it just gets its arse down here. You know? Now it should get onto the tarmac, and it should be fine, because it should be tarmac the entire way there. Almost. I think there's one bridge it goes over. I didn't tarmac the bridge because it's a bridge. So long as it stays on the tarmac, we should be golden. That was a close call there. Now this is going to be the real test. Can I get around this corner? Whoa, that was close, but I made it. Yeah. So that's a tiny bit. It's not tarmac there. These trucks are exceptionally stupid, so we have to give them tarmac everywhere to get them down this route. At some point, you're like, fuck the intended route. I am just going to go my way. Right, so now this is going to be the Lord trial, getting through this bridge archway. I don't know why it couldn't just all go underground, but... well, it made it through, so it should be fine. We're on the final stages. There's the door right there in front of you. You don't you dare fail right now. Yeah, and it's 1,000. So there's only 6 trucks I have to get down here. Oh yes, right now. Well, it helps if I take my parking brake off. Handbrake, parking brake. Well, yeah, apparently I'm reversing it now. I had not intended to reverse in, but apparently that's what I'm doing now. Oops. get the things that I found here with the scout. Which is a space heater by the looks of it. And a console. Okay, it's going to be awkward. There is an easier way to sort this. There we go. We're extremely unstable right now. Where are these going? Right, all three of these are going to there. I'm keeping one wheel there for support. I swear the rock is on purpose, like just to annoy you. Yeah, that was a little bit of a low there. We didn't have clearance. Still, we should be through all the wobbly bits because we should be on tarmac the entire way there now. Right, it's just completed our route and it's on its way across now again. So we should have plenty of time to get there. And I should get the achievement for completing all the infrastructure routes as soon as it finishes this one. So I should know when it's over. Finally. Imagine if you left every single... that would be a hard mode fucking thing for you. You have to have every single infrastructure route active. Like, you can't deactivate an infrastructure route once you've activated it. So you have to keep them running all times. And if they break down, you have to immediately stop and fix it. Doesn't matter what you're doing if you're in the middle of a important quest. Fuck you. You're still going to get that infrastructure route repaired. I mean, I could went the other way. Oh, well. Oh, come on, I turned! I could even see the wheel facing the correct direction, and it just didn't turn. Ah. I'm going the wrong place anyway, but a space heater, a control board, and a package. Right, 3 trucks remaining. You know, for a harder route, that was like one of the easiest routes I've done. And infrastructure. Now we're gonna get those valves and deliver them to where they need to go. Should be able to pick up all 3. Yay! 2 more to go! And we've completed every single infrastructure request in the game. Well, main game. DLC is not included there. And we've got only 5 more quests after this one's completed to complete this map. And that's just completed the main game. Hey, and then we can move on to DLC. Yay. Now let's see if this does the old bounceroo again. Nope, we're not going to get treated to a bounceroo. I can go see what the DLC has to offer after this. Oops. Let's just knock over a forklift truck. That was on my to-do list today. It really doesn't like me carrying this amount of weight, does it? It's gonna be really pissed off in a second when I pick up the third one. I turned. But never mind. Turning doesn't mean it in this game. Apparently not just positioning, because you can position that thing as close as you want to what you want and it will still not pick it as the target. Right, one more truck to go. Yep, one more truck just has to make it through. Whoa! I didn't see any truck when I looked back the way there. So it's obviously past this point, so it should be safe for me to get on the infrastructure route. That should be the infrastructure route request completed. Yeah, we're going to have to get in from. Right, let's go. Every last infrastructure request is done. Well, all we have to deal with is the fucking DLC shit now. And finding the last of the fucking toys. Although that isn't in such a hurry because I should have enough money now to just buy every vehicle from the DLC. The bridge layer I am on the rails about. Cause what's the fucking point of that? Like, But whatever, we'll see what's next, because I don't have any more infrastructure requests to complete. Where am I going? Oh, it's central distribution I have to go to. Oops. I was going to the geothermal. Should have been paying attention to my map marker, shouldn't I? Oh well. Let's get to central distribution. I was just happily following this tarmac along. Choo choo! There's tarmac here. Choo choo! I'm eagerly awaiting Transport Fever 3, by the way. I'm waiting for that game to come out. It is so much fun. And there's Transport Fever 2 is still good as well, by the way. It's just so easy to make money though in Transport Fever 2. I don't see why anybody would complain. It's like the only way to you can make it harder on yourself by putting on the 4 times speed, so that the years go by 4 times as fast. Because then you're making 4 times less money. Quite literally, and the 4/4 speed is just overpowered as shit for making money. There's a minimum rope length for these things, apparently. Where's the other one we've got to get to? Bet it involves these wooden bridges. Right, Kelly.
Great job rerouting the flow. The main pipeline and the station itself can be safely fixed now. Too bad the backup pipeline is also leaky. Who could have guessed, right? Could you go and plug the leaks?
$15 steel beams. 10 logs. Oh my god, thank fuck we still have them. That cargo container. And those 2 containers. Well, that feels like a job for the big truck. Get the 2 of them. That feels like a job for the small truck, getting that. And then there's the logs and the beams, which I'll need to take steel down there to make. I mean, there's plenty of little bits down there. There's a tractor there, that'll do. But I know there's a bunch of fucking cars that is getting them there. Thank God I didn't use up all my logs, eh? Yeah. But as far as I remember, bridges can be refunded, so... And I can just buy what I need at the shop. I hit the E button and the Q button released. The question is, how do I get it there? I think going this way would probably be the quickest way. As long as I remember where to turn off. I mean, technically I should just sand this all down. like I said, we're done with infrastructure. We don't have to worry about that anymore. These trucks can do it on their own, so. There's a quarry, it'll take me to all the steel. And our breakthrough point is just up ahead, past the geysers. I might just buy the steel beams just now and then drive them down. And then I can just fucking get what I need. Sell off what I need later. Sell off what I need to sell off later to get the money back. Just you watch, they'll need a lot of concrete slabs at some point. And I've got like, I sold 30 of them already. Yeah, like there's a fucking van over there I could pick up and take down to make steel. There's a tractor there I could pick up and take down to make steel. There's plenty of stuff I can make into steel beams. But for the speed of it, just to hurry up and get these objectives done, I might just buy the 15 beams I need. Yeah, fucking there's steel everywhere around here that I could use. Oh, get the 10 logs we need. I'll deliver them. Wait a minute. There we go. Took one more log than I intended out. That's fine, we'll get the 10 we need. Grab a steel beam over here. Thank you. I am just trying to get this shit on the back of the van. It's been a kind of an eventful journey in this game, by the way. A very eventful journey. With the fucking suspension system that sends you to outer space. And the suspensions in this fucking vehicle can send you into outer space, man. I'll go back in there. Now, we just have to get there without falling over. Like, we just have to get to the fucking end of this journey without falling over. This truck is generally very stable, and it should be capable of getting there. But I've kind of overburdened it, as you can see. It's only meant to carry 8 tons, and I'm pretty sure that the combined weight in the back of this vehicle is over 8 tons. Even though you're not told any tonnages for the weights of anything you pick up. The way the fucking I took off there of the back end just hit the ground. That was a little bit of a hint. just the tiniest bit of a hint ever. I've got like too much weight in the back of this. However, that works in my favour because it's slowing the truck down. And the slower the truck goes, the more stable it becomes. So, yeah, I might be overburdened, but it's actually working in my favour. There should be another steel beam over there where I left it when the big Wayfarer got stuck and had to be reset. There we go. Oh dear. We have got into a position. Oh, well, we managed to get out. Totally on purpose. Well, yeah, we're going to go with that. We did that on purpose. That was top-notch skills getting me out of there. Yes. That's our excuse anyway. Bow, 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 bow. Just need to get to this geothermal station with all this without falling over. And you can see the way it's rocking already, man. We're hit our weight limit. We're fucking moved our center of gravity all the way up. Alright, get you on this, and then there we go. As soon as we get through this bumpy bit, we're on the tarmac, and we should be home set. And free. Woo! And then we just need to get the Wayfarer to bring the other two things down, and possibly put in all the resources I need. That's 10 logs, 2 steel beams, which is what we had in storage. And I'll just buy the fucking remaining 8 beams just to get this over and done with. And I can make more later to get my money back. It's not hard to earn money here, like, it's really easy to earn money. Right, so I just need to get these resources in there, and that is ours. Right, now to get the Wayfarer. Where is my Wayfarer? It's hanging out up here, which is lucky for me. So I need to go up to the shop and buy some things. This thing is a pain in the arse. Like, on one hand, it is really, really stable and really, really powerful. If it's on tarmac, on a flat surface. As soon as you get it off-road and it's on bumpy stuff, the Wayfarer becomes the god of stupidity. that bug again. Right, there's one beam. I don't know why it can't just pick the thing closest to it. You know what I mean? Like, why doesn't it just take the one at the top as the first choice? Because it's the closest thing to it and therefore most likely to be the one I want. It's not even in order how they spawned either. And I just don't understand what the rules are for spawn for these items. How it selects them. Now if you're going really hardcore here, you can get 5 wide in here. Yeah, that's close enough. There we go, that's got them a wee bit better lined up. So I didn't even press the E button, I pressed the Q button. And I was holding the left mouse button down so it didn't use the crane controls. But for some reason it disabled my all-wheel drive, which is E. But I pressed the Q button. And I just don't understand how this game works sometimes. Now I could just dump it into the fucking mobile base there, and then have the mobile base drive up and drop the resources off where it's needed. Right, don't get me wrong, this truck is fucking good on the tarmac. As soon as I take it off road, like the suspension system on this just sends me into orbit. The slightest touch of something, the wheel suspension spring will just fucking eject this truck into orbit. And the physics in this game leave me wondering if that's how powerful a spring is in real life, that it can fucking send this truck into orbit. Wow. Where am I going? Who needs fucking rocket boosters on rockets, man? You just buy these springs and have them do all the work for you. I don't have fuel in this, so I don't care about having all-wheel drive and diff locks on all the time. Normal people would have built a bridge for that. I'm just like, fuck it. Just fill it with sand. I need to get across that lake. Fill it with sand. Don't underestimate how much sand I'm willing to pour to fill something in. I filled in a fucking ocean before just to get across to an island, so I'm not going to worry about that. That was what, the Sojourn one? There was that toy truck on that island. I just couldn't be arsed, and I just filled it with fucking sand because there's a sand quarry nearby, and it was like, nah. I'm not even going to bother trying with this. I am just going to fucking fill it with sand and drive across. Again, I was holding the left mouse button when I hit the button because it evident by the fact it started spinning. I could probably fit it in lengthways. But we're mostly on tarmac all the way there, so I should be fine with the Wayfarer getting there. And I said, once it's on tarmac, the Wayfarer is pretty fucking stable. As soon as you touch a boulder, though, the suspension springs. Like I said, you don't need fucking rocket boosters or spaceships to get into orbit. You just take this truck, you touch a rock, and you're in fucking orbit. Oh shit. There's a slight problem. We can solve this problem. We just lower our height a bit. Next one's going to be harder to solve. Done it. That was a bit of fucking luck. Whoa. We don't want to hit that. We don't want the suspension springs to get all upset and send us into orbit again. And I'm not fucking joking, like this truck will bounce into the air. Why are you trying to select something you can't even pick up? Ah, motherfucker. It just changed the one I wanted. The one I need. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, it was 15 steel beams. Shit. Yeah. Well, that's alright. We can just take the small truck and pick up 5 steel beams. And that'll be us. Money wise, it's not worth it to buy the beams for the jobs. However, I've bought every vehicle in the game, so I don't really need the money right now. Right. I was trying to avoid the fucking anchor there. I do think a lot of the vehicles have their uses and bonuses for having them. I just don't like the Wayfarer because it can only be used on tarmac. Any attempt to take it off-road and it just fucking is orbital. Probably 6 across here if I wanted to. Yes, go for anything but the one that's directly beneath you. Yeah, I could probably fit 6 across there. Come on. That's it. In case you're wondering, like when I reset the vehicle, the resources just don't come with the vehicle. They stay where they were when the vehicle reset. So that all the resources are now up there at the geothermal. I don't know what having the geothermal active does for me as like a gameplay bonus. Why it has to be like highlighted in the quest objective like that, but whatever. 4 more quests to go and we're done this map. Ugh. Oopsie. My driving needs a little bit of, yes. Well, honestly, I've proven before it's not my fucking skills that's the issue here. Like, you can visually see my wheels not turning, or my wheels are turned, but the vehicle just doesn't turn, just keep going forward for no reason. The game just freaks out at times, and it's annoying as shit. Right, we're almost done with power plant. I just literally just want to get this over and done with and get this fucking map done. So I never have to come here again. Yeah, so you can see the steel beams on the floor there, where the truck just disappeared and left them. Yay!
Okay, looks like we're all done here, don't it? Not sure about you, but I am definitely requesting that vacation. This time we definitely earned it. Wait a minute. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? What was that truck doing there, huh? And why'd hightail it like that? I knew it. I just checked the hot springs telemetry, and it looks like the station's black box isn't there. I bet someone doesn't want a proper investigation of the incident real bad. Well, they crossed the wrong people here.
Okay. Apparently our scout just gets there first, regardless. I mean, I knew I still had more to do there, because the missions didn't add up to the amount of missions that were in the fucking main objectives that were left on the map's intro screen. Like, the submarine here should be fine searching over here. I mean, this thing can get its engine flooded and still keep driving, apparently. I don't understand why, but it does. And I'm not going to question it. The thing just goes underwater and doesn't give a fuck. Oh, there's a log down there. Why is it out here, of all places?
So, it looks like Lady Luck herself is on our side this time. That truck didn't get too far, and the black box is still inside. Serves them right, I say. We still have to fish it out of the drink, though.
Where do I have to get this? The hot spring station. I'm better off just driving across to there and... Yeah, why was he out here in the first place? Where was he going? Where the fuck did they think he was going? I'll just drive out into the middle of the marshes, like, yeah. Why not just get on the main road and fucking get the hightail out of here? No, 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 no. I'm just going to drive to the marshes and get stuck. Because let's just face it, the only vehicle that goes wherever the fuck it wants is the Lynx. Because it apparently is immune to engine flooding. I should have turned here. Like, this little fucker just does not get his engine flooded ever. For whatever reason. I don't know what the developer's reasoning behind that was, or if it's just a bug. A helpful bug at that. But yeah, it just goes wherever the fuck it wants. It goes underwater and just drives right back out again. It says engine flooded 3 times and it just keeps going. Anyway, let's get this motherfucker back to there. Woo! Unless it gets into orbit first. Which is a real possibility, let me assure you. Oh shit. I right clicked and caught the boulder. Oh well! Where am I taking this fucker? Come on! I hit the button to release it! The plot thickens.
I'm sorry, partner. They just took your catch. Brought all the king's horses to take one little black box. You know, it's just too bad that I backed up all the contents from the black box. So I think now's a good time to go ahead with that plan. Besides, I could really use that vacation. That's a nice catch you have there. Looking at the data, I have no idea what it means yet. But how about we make it public? You know, like uploading it to a server or 20. Then releasing the password on a public forum, because whatever it is, it's going to lead to some inconvenient questions for some inconvenient people. And I don't know about you, but I love nothing more than making the bigwigs feel inconvenienced. What do you say? Oh, for crying out loud!
Right, let's get through this credits, unless Kelly has something else to say. I mean, honestly, the physics engine in this just really needs to be fucking fixed. The springs on those truck suspensions, they're just It's like orbital technology, man. They seriously need to fix that part of the gameplay. A truck suspension system shouldn't launch it into orbit like. It's especially evident on the Baikal dumpster truck. It carries 40 tons of sand. The truck itself must weigh about 10 to 20 tons. Those springs are sending 60 tons of fucking weight about 20 foot into the air. Whoever designed them deserves a fucking Nobel Prize for the fucking space launching technology, like. Yay! We have completed the main game. DLC time! DLC time! DLC time! And apparently there's no Kelly in the DLC. Oh no, what a shame. We won't get to hear Kelly being a sarcastic bitch. Yay, the rebuild expansion. Woo! Contamination. We're dealing with chemical waste. Well, obviously we're going with the undisputed champion of scouts, the Lynx. Oh, that's from Deluge. The sell point in Deluge, which is just down from the depot you unlock over the area where you have to make a bridge out of steel beams. Right. New map with lots of chemical waste, apparently. If there's plenty of logs for bridges, I'll be happy. Oh my god, we're gonna have to lower that, aren't we? Well, that's not a challenge, is it? Whee! Right, let's go for a swim. Right, that's how far we got in before it eventually gave up the ghost. The partners there with a big fucking thing, with that big thing right in front of us. That was a challenge. Okay. So there's a path up there I gotta explore. Right, okay. I get you. I mean, I could just go around. But it looks like that path goes around anyway. Up here's where the tree mulcher will come in handy, because I'm guaranteeing you that thing's going to catch anything that goes through there. Ugh. Big chunky tires here are just going. There's a base there. I just need to unlock it. Ah, there it is. Oh well, we'll get that later then. We'll come back with the crane and just dump the rocks over the side or something. Again, it's a huge disappointment that you can't use rocks for... concrete. No, like, you can't just pick up rocks and take them to the concrete factory and make concrete. That's like a huge wasted opportunity right there. Oh. It helps if I turn the parking brake off, doesn't it? I mean, how the fuck did the parking... Like, I had the handbrake on, and it still managed to roll down there. Right, well, you know there's an infrastructure route request there. Don't get a real good view there. I mean, technically I can lift the scout up and just drop it over there. And that's where we're going, so we need to get over to there. Seems like there's plenty of trees though for getting logs. Alright, and there we go. Right, so how do we get around? Go. Alright, so we need to get this up to the tunnel exit base. Dude, I am busy streaming right now. I am not answering Discord messages. As of, they should be decently okay, so unless there's something on the road I didn't see from the orbital view, this shouldn't be that hard. Especially since it's all tarmac. So I don't know why it was marked as orange. I just don't understand why it was marked as orange unless those turns are the problem. But the Azov should be capable of doing that. We'll see. Right. Well, okay. That'll deal with that. Well, it got itself across. I mm, in the most derpy ass fashion possible, it got itself across. And as soon as I unlock the base, I can just go put some sand down and just boom. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that is going to make it now. And this thing has all-wheel drive and yeah, default. This is a recovery vehicle. It is getting there. Doesn't have a winch. Um. Well, we're taking this route now. Ah, I see. You're probably meant to fill that in with a couple of concrete slabs. Oh well. I got across, so I got across. Right, so when you go from there to there, right, I'm going to fill that in with sand and fill that in with sand. Is there any quarry areas nearby? No. which makes filling in with sand really hard. I mean, we could do that easily. 2 logs. Oh, you could have just went around there. Ah, well, I noticed that too late. Now, the bicycle should be able to handle covering those pipes with sand. You know what? It seems more fun just to fill this in with sand. Right, and now for the trick to refill it. I don't know why it wants to fucking... Ah, see, so it counts that all that under it is area to be filled. Okay. Right, so we can just get the dozer in and get that down. Now we just need to go find the other one and fill it in. Oofty, this is going to be a bit harder. Bit more sand and we have a bridge. Come on, you can make it down here without being a dickhead. At some point I'm just going to make a straight fucking road down there. Come on. Forward! I'm holding the forward button. I want to go forward. Sometimes life is really annoying. Like, I'm holding the forward button and it just stops. It's like I'm not even holding the button, even though I'm holding it down because I can feel my fucking finger pushing against it, and it's like, no, you're not doing that because we just decided you're not going forward anymore. Did they do something to the dump trucks in this DLC? To make them a bit more manageable? And where is... There we go. There we go. Nice and easy to get over there now. And I'll have to bring the tree mulcher down and get rid of that fucking trees in the path. Is that the only tree I need to get rid of? No, there's 2 trees to get rid of. Three trees. Oh my god. Fuck it. Park you down here and just go get the tree mulcher. I made the right call going that way. There's a 4th tree. Oh my god, there's 4 fucking trees. I mean, there's a route there. It goes straight through really fast. If I had sand for days to do that. Right, tree mulcher. Yes, doggy, we hear you. I mean, obviously the bike will have no issues getting over that little bit there, back there, because the tyres are actually bigger than the hole. It can just drag itself up without an issue. You gotta remember, not all vehicles are that fortunate to have really big. Right, that's that tree gone. That one gone. Yeah, doggy, we hear you. Right, let's find this other tree that was causing. Oh, sand for the mobile quarry. It all makes sense now. Right, so we've got a patch of sand there that I can put the mobile quarry on, and that'll let me deal with that. If I can just come out here, go down there, that should make the route a lot fucking faster. But we got what we need anyway. A route. I mean, a faster route means we get the shorter route means we get pipes faster. We don't need the shorter route. We've got our effective route already. I'm not going to waste time making a road up along there just when this route will work just fine. Oh, right, there's some mud issues there. That explains why you want the mobile quarry here. But it's pulling itself through, so I never really noticed that much. Probably because the wee Aramatsu and Ballstock wouldn't even notice the fucking patches of mud. Yeah, they're getting through, so I'm not actually caring. Yep, both trucks are able to get through, so fuck it. There we go. There's plenty of trees as well. Like, I am going to have like logs to do. I can take a route through there. Okay. I could also just go straight through there, but. Oh shit. Should have been paying attention. Ah well, we can just go straight there. I totally did that on purpose. Pick the one underneath you, for fuck's sake! Why? Anything but the one is right beneath you. Ah, fuck it. I forgot to put out my anchors. I mean, it's really pissing annoying, like, when it's anything but the one thing that is right in front of you. You know what I mean? It's right beneath the fucking crane, but it's the one that it will never ever pick first. I don't understand the priority system for this. I'll fix that later. Pick the one that's under you, for fuck's sake! Why? What is your priority in targeting this? Oh, now you pick that! I really wanted to tell the developers what I think about their fucking targeting system for this screen. And it's not going to involve nice words. In fact, there's going to be a few expletives used, possibly. Just as a possibility, there might be some expletives used, okay? It's a small possibility some expletives will be used to describe what I think of the targeting system that doesn't pick the fucking thing that's right fucking closest to it. Everything but. Every fucking thing but the thing I'm looking at. What the hell? How did it do that? Will you just slow down? Fuck it. Fuck it, we have the fucking case, we're just going. We're not going to argue anything this now, we're just going to go. We're just going to fucking go and be like, fuck you. Is there an easier route round to where I was? Over the railway tracks and... right. I didn't have to do that entire obstacle course then. Jesus fucking Christ, man, this game. Look, I can fill that in. Right, so just get around that container building right there, and I'll be on the road that takes me there. Jesus fucking Christ, man, what the fucking hell is wrong with the physics engine? I swear if fuck that they're just doing it on purpose to like see how long you last before you fucking just swear to kill one of them. Goodbye, you little piece of shit. You're going in there. Not you, dog. You can go to sleep. Well, that bridge needs rotated. Alright, where did this one go wrong? It's the mud. Yeah, I can send the mobile quarry down there and deal with that. I can send the crane truck down here and pick up these slabs and put them in the fucking resource storage. And then I can just probably just take the cheat route across there. Just like go straight across this little marsh area. If I so desired, but I'll just take the hard route. I mean, if I really desired, I could turn off here and fill it in with sand and come all the way up here and just come onto here that way. That would really cut the route down. There's an electric field there, but we don't know what it's connecting to yet. And they see a pipeline here, but we don't see any pipes to be replaced on it. I bet that's going to fucking change. Again, I could make a bridge across there, but we only have the wooden bridge for scouts. And while it is cheap as shit, I would rather use a bigger bridge in the first place. Anyway, I'm just going to end it there for us now because, yeah, that's us into that, and I'd rather just start fresh next week on this DLC map. So, see you then.